Alright, so I'm getting on this right now. What is going on with the Divine Masculine Collective? What is going on with the Divine Masculine Collective? Hello, how are you guys? Hello. Alright, so you guys, this week what I'm doing, if you buy my emergency in-depth reading, in my love in-depth reading or my general or work in-depth reading on my website or anything emergency like that, not the emergency email though, it has to be 125 or higher purchase, I will send you a mystery package in the mail if you are in the US. And that's just for this week only until supplies run out. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. So let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculine Collective. Yeah, it's a new world out there. Everybody's moody, bitchy, pissy. Like, I think it's that Aries energy and like Neptune and Aries. I don't know what's going on. And there's a lot of people getting very vindictive and nasty, like so vindictive. And I feel like it's their own shadow facing them and they don't want to deal with it. That's just what I kind of pick up there going on, is like they don't want to deal with their shadow and they're deflecting. Like, what the fuck is going on? Do you guys know what's going on? Angels of Enlightenment. You're going to go through a big business advancement in about 2 months. It's been heavy energy. I don't even want to leave my damn house. A lot of people are dying. Animals are dying. There's a lot of car wrecks. Unexpected death is like at an all-time high. We are going through spiritual judgment, by the way. People are getting judged by the spirits. The fear is because of the judgment. You know, people want to sit there and not believe in God and they don't want to believe in this kind of stuff. Vanessa, thank you so much. Your message is that you're going through a huge transformation right now. And there's something about business coming in for you. You might join like a business. I'm hearing a move too, Vanessa. I don't know, keep an open mind. But these bitchy attitudes, I'm just like, I've about fucking had it. Like, I had somebody book a reading today, and they thought I should do it 2 seconds after they booked. I said, what? I said, I got people ahead of you. Yeah, but it's emergency. I said, 24 to 48 hours. You didn't say that. I said, it's on my website. It's like right there. Like, you get an email back, like, pay attention. Entitlement. And then they were pissed at me. I had to mute them. And I did their reading as I did the other emergencies first. And then I did theirs. When I got to theirs, I was like, there you go. You got your reading. Like, such entitlement. What the hell's going on here? I don't understand the entitlement, but I don't have time for that shit. Like, I will rip you up with my mouth. Don't even say it. Like I have a sharp tongue, and I don't have time for that shit. The karmic guy got diagnosed with breast cancer? Well, probably some karma. Because some of these karmics sit and do black magic to try to keep the masculine. They're going to get it. The karmic connections are actually breaking up right now. Like, connections that aren't meant to be together are breaking up. Deanna, your message is you're going to get a new job. And there is a lot of people that are in a karmic energy or karmic timeline in general that are getting karma through illness. It's just the way it is. You want to be an ass, you're going to get it. Like, I saw pictures, like I said this in another video, but I saw pictures of somebody who was karmic in my life or turned karmic in my life. No names or anything, but you guys probably have an idea what to talk about. They aged like 15 years. Holy shit. Holy look like shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, you do me dirty, you're going to get it. That's all I got to say. All right. 7 of Swords. That's not a good first card. All right. So I feel like the masculine. Okay. Allie, I just got it. Okay. Allie, you're going through a reset. Olesia, there is a new suitor that is checking you out right now that will be coming out, like, and talking to you. Tons of karmic breakups, but you guys, some of these, what you think are karmic connections are meant to be together. I hate to say that. When you get clearings with me, you find that out. Some of them are meant to be together. It's just the way it is. I'm just going to be honest about that. Some of them are meant to be with the person they're with. And you're meant to be with somebody else. So hold space in your heart. And keep an open mind, please. Okay? I feel like this person is realizing their belief systems. The masculine collective is realizing their belief systems is bullshit. Their false mask is falling off, but they were following belief systems to fit in with the crowd. Does that make sense? Healthcare for dummies. I don't know who you are. An EGP. I don't know what that equals out to be in American money. Do you guys know? Could somebody look that up for me? Because somebody sent me an Indian money $5, and that came to be like 10 cents. Okay, and I'm not gonna play like that. Natalie, your message is something about a vacation. You attract an equal match in your energy, and for some of you, the person you're holding on to, I'm just going to be honest, they're meant to be with the person they're with. Maybe they're both shitty together. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to give a message for that. No. Somebody tried to pull that on the other night. No. Okay, so that's like 1 cent then. That's another one right there that I know isn't shit. No, I'm not giving a message for that. Stop playing games. Stop playing games. Okay, so they're realizing their old belief systems are nothing but bullshit. These masculines. Jess Frederick, your message is your relationship is going to pan out and go very, very well. Good luck to everything. Deanna, I already gave you a message, I think. 9 of Swords, they're having a lot of night terrors. They're having a lot of bad dreams. Okay. There's a lot of tower moments. Tower to the balls coming in for the masculine. Why are they getting tower of the balls? Because they lied to you, because of their deception, because they gave you false promises, because they're not following their divine contract. They're getting punished for that. Okay, so this is only for those of you that are actually dealing with the divine counterpart, okay? If you're not dealing with a real divine counterpart, you may not resonate with this. There's going to be sudden changes. Deanna Forney, your studio, there is somebody that is giving evil eye to that. You might want to clear your energy, okay? All right, you know what? Their player ways are stopping. So any games with the divine masculine, they don't have the energy for it anymore. The dark spirits are giving them karma right now, so they hardly have energy to function. They're in kind of a fearful state, actually, because I can feel their anxiety right now. Okay? Hi, Jill. You're going to get good news coming into you. Okay, Alina, your message is a man coming back in your life. All right, so the masculine collective is going through a tower moment where they are experiencing very, very deep betrayal. So I feel like this betrayal is coming from different directions, okay? This betrayal is a karmic connection for some of them that has completely fucked them over, cheat on them, stole from them, deceived them, played them, whatever that may be. And it's actually giving the masculine the karma they deserve for how they treat good women. Does that make sense? Because that's what I'm seeing. Jade, you're going to get a new job. Allie, you're going through a really big ascension and expansion. Good for you. Jess says, I have gotten several clearings and readings from Kayla, and it's really the best. Highly, highly recommended. My 2-heart clearing brought her and her guy back together, you guys, pretty much. They're on their way to it. They're on the way to it. So, betrayal, all this other shit's coming in. Their whole life's falling apart, okay? A lot of karma. So the karmic connection is actually bringing them the karma that they deserve. So all the lying they did to you, the betrayal they did to you, the cheating they may have done to you, whatever they did to you, traded you in for a piece of shit karmic, like the one in the reading probably, that karmic is doing it all back to them. So they're getting it all back down. And I feel like it's humbling them down. Okay. It's humbling them down. They're a little bit in a victim consciousness right now. Men are in a victim consciousness. Nina, thank you so much. You're going to be making a big purchase this year. That could be a home or a car. Okay. But you're going to be very satisfied. So as they go through this tower moment, they're starting to realize that they want that woman that's that caring person in their life. They want that like sense of peace and stability. And that's you, right? So this is you, Queen of Pentacles. That's you. Caring, nurturing, genuine. They want a new beginning with the feminine now. So they got all of this over here, okay? Which is the breakdown of the karmic timeline. However that is, karmic connection, karmic friends, karmic family members, tower to the balls, over and over again, okay? The Hierophant, this is betrayal. The Hierophant's their old belief systems, the tower to their old belief systems, okay? All the lies that they tell themselves about themselves. Oh, I'm this and that, I'm whatever. All the lies they told you. This is all falling apart. Over here we got what they really want. What their soul wants, and that's a new beginning with you, right? That's not 200 EGB is not enough. I'm sorry. You need to donate $5 or more, please. And somebody translated it. How much was that in Egyptian? I have some people that try to trick me in here, and it's like 2 cents and shit. I'm not gonna play that, okay? I'm not trying to be a bitch, but come on. I only get like 40% or some shit of whatever's donated on here. It's not very much, to be honest. YouTube's not a very good income. They're starting to gain truth about what they want. Okay? They're starting to realize what they turned down. I feel like that they're going to start being more emotionally available. And they're starting to look ahead. After they get out of this karmic stuff, out of this karmic situations they're in, the karmic timelines that are collapsing, they're starting to look ahead. They're thinking ahead rather than, oh, how can I please this karmic? How can I stay in my old life? How can I avoid change? It's like the spirits are bringing change upon them and forcing change upon them. They're starting to step into that divine masculine energy. Their life has stopped completely. Their money is affected. Their money, their stability, their like mental and physical health is taking a blow as well. All because of this karmic timeline. What do karmic timelines do to you? They drain you. Okay, they put hooks in you. Okay, in my clearings, that's what they do. They spiritually get you out of those timelines and get you into the divine timeline. So when you try to stay into the karmic timeline, you get sick, you get mental illness, you feel depressed, you feel like really depressive thoughts, mood swings, that sort of thing. It literally harvests your energy, right? And that's why it's important, feminine, that if you're masculines in a karmic timeline, that you need to let go so you don't go down with them, because they will create an energetic cord with you to start feeding their karmic timeline. Okay? So for a lot of you, if you're in separation, that is some form of protection for you right now while they deal with this karmic bitch over here is probably fucking them over. Okay, so SK, your message is the masculine on your mind, they are working through the dark night of the soul right now. Okay, so you need to just let them go. So if you continuously try to give to them right now, you're probably going to receive instant karma, viewer, because they need to face this and let go on their own. Okay? Allie, that's good. My predictions are usually on point, you guys. Like, my readings will scare you. You book a reading with me, I'll probably scare you. Okay? Just saying. So they want to put work into this connection with you now. So I feel like the spirits, if they want relief from this karmic timeline, they have to go into the divine timeline with the Emperor, step up in the divine masculine energy and put effort and work into this connection. The thing is, though, they owe you karma for the way they treat you because they took advantage of a pure soul, right? So they have to make that up. So it's like they're a little bit embarrassed, some of them. Allie, you're going to make a lot more money too, okay? Like a lot more money. They see you as the Empress. They want to be your actual counterpart. They want to come together as a team. Okay, Empress and Emperor, they want to come together as a team. You are their world. You are their everything. you've been patient for long enough. For a lot of you, you like let this person go, and they know that you let them go because they feel that disconnect. Miss Cynthia, something about a new job coming in your energy, okay? So they got to close out this karmic cycle. And I feel like that spirits put up blocks for some of you. If you had 2 heart clearings with me, you guys, this is your reading because this is what my work does, okay? My work like does its job if it's meant to be, right? Natalie, you got 2 other suitors that are come in and try to pursue you. So this person is close to getting out of this blockages, okay? There's this karmic wall now that's been put up to their karmic timeline, making them more exhausted, feel like more shit, okay? So when I do my 2 heart clearings and third party removals, what I do is I bind and banish the third parties and any hidden third party situations, and this person will feel like shit if they engage in it, okay? And that's what's going on. So this is for my collective that's had 2 heart clearings with me. Like, this is your reading. It's definitely your reading. So it's really close to coming together. They're getting really exhausted from the karmic situations. But there's been a few people that got 2 heart clearings with me and they got the truth about their connection, that their person didn't feel the same about them, but everything comes out when I do these 2 heart clearings. Their person was hiding a pregnancy with a wife. I've had that one come out, like a wife they didn't know about. I've had a few where they decided to stay with a third party, but maybe they're meant to be with that person, you know. So I'm not going to sit here and do like roses about everything because I don't believe in going against somebody's free will like that. So what mine does is open up the contract, open up the timeline, and bring forth the energies together. And if they're meant to be, it does start to materialize. Okay. But I don't, my spirits that I work with don't believe in taking away free will and forcing something that's not meant to be. Because you know what can happen if you do that? You can end up in a very abusive connection with somebody. I'm talking domestic violence. So for me, I am not an open practice. I'm a private practice. I don't believe in doing that. I don't believe in binding people together. Some practices will do that. I don't believe in doing that. It can put somebody in a very domestic violence situation. It could possibly get somebody even almost killed. Okay. And that's just not my cup of tea to do. So if you want work where you want somebody forced to be with you, I'm not the person to come to. But if you want a real relationship that's healthy, I can remove the blockages. I can remove all of that. I can bind and banish third parties. I can do all that shit and bring forth the energies together. And the connection will come naturally, okay? SK, you're going to get a new job this year or a new business opportunity, okay? Oh, Vanessa, thank you. Vanessa, there's a big shift happening in your life right now. I can't even explain it, but I visually see you like going into a new timeline. So like if you want work where you want a forced situation, don't come to me, because my spirits make the masculine step up and be the man that you need. They make them step up. They make them grow. They make them take accountability. My spirits are about truth. My work is about truth and bringing you together in a healthy manner. Okay, that's what my work is. It comes from God, truth, love. My spirits aren't going to sit here and bind you together with somebody who doesn't want to be with you, who's going to beat you, abuse you, want to kill you or something like that. Because I've heard stories, because there are some cultures and practices that will do that kind of work. And I've heard stories about the men literally wanting to kill the woman when that kind of work is done. And that is against my closed practice. It's not okay. You know, it's not okay. So, well, my work is a little different. Sometimes it works right away. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I do the 2 heart clearings. People get, I think Jess is one of them that got results very quickly. They will contact like the next day. They will contact right after I do the clearing. It's kind of weird. Some of them come in like right away. Some of them start coming in within a month or 2. And some of them, they end up moving on with somebody else. Or my client finds out the truth that this person was playing them, hiding a marriage, hiding babies, hiding girlfriends, all sorts of shit. I mean, do you really want to be with a man like that? Be honest with yourself, you know? Nina, I get a visual of you like a boss of something big, like boss. Like you're supposed to really, like you are aiming too low. Like you're supposed to really work on that self-confidence and aim for the sky with everything, okay? Because you have the intelligence to do that, to run something big. Can you have a long-term relationship? You know what? I would recommend getting a love reading with me and asking me who your next lover is to let me read that further. Yes, you can. I'm actually going to start offering manifestation work for manifesting in your soulmate. And what I do with that, I do candle work and I write down exactly what you want and I send it out. They're actually very effective. Okay. They may take a while to materialize, but they're very effective. But you know what? When I do that kind of work, we also got to banish the energies that are still stuck to you. A lot of you right now, you guys know what your blockages are. It's somebody you thought was your counterpart that wasn't, that's still hooked in your energy. You want to bind and banish that person out of there and cancel the contract. And for a lot of you, your exes are still stuck to your energy. Okay, and some of you have had the bind and banishment of the exes and stuff like that, or even parents or blockages. You wouldn't even believe how many of my clients have parents or siblings or even friends that are blockages. I bind and banish those energies, and those of you in here that have had that done with me, it instantly changes your timeline. Okay, so I did a reading tonight, and I had to tell the client, like, what's blocking you right now from love and success is that your ex-husband is literally wrapped around your energy right now, trying to fuck up your life with his thoughts, and you really need to consider a bind and banishment so we can get this contract out of the way. Unfortunately, it was like literally like disrupting her whole entire life. It is a real thing. Okay. And I've been somebody who's gone through that too. Where somebody from my past was like disrupting my whole fucking life. And then after that, so after we do that, bind and banish any enemies and stuff like that, then we can do candle work. Carve Your Path too is another one I do that's been absolutely amazing. Allie's done that one. It's been very successful for her. Allie actually got into a business through the Carve the Path and got out of her 9-to-5 kind of job, you know. That's another one as well, but I'm going to start offering this draw on your soulmate. But we need to banish the energies that are stopping you to begin with first, right? So when I've done the drawing in the soulmate, it's been exactly what the person wanted, like pretty much right to down to every little detail. Okay. Heather, your mom, it's too close to home for me. What I read off her, like it's disgusting. Yeah, Allie, the Carve the Path continues to work. It continues to work after I do it. It's not like a one-time thing. It continues. So the paths continue opening. I mean, sometimes you might need a refresher with some of my work, you know, like the 2 heart clearings to keep the connection protected. Some people come back every 3 months, every few months and re-get it done, even after they're in union. Okay, what else do we need to know about the masculine collective? They're no longer able to juggle both timelines anymore. They're no longer to go back and forth. Their wish fulfillments are being dumped out. They're unable to move forward with the old timeline. They're only able to move forward to you. And this is going to resonate for those of you that did 2 heart clearing with me. This is definitely your reading tonight. I can feel it. So Allie says the Carve Your Path was very successful, brought her exactly what she wanted. So much new things still continue to develop. Yes, she's still a work in progress. It's coming. Carve Your Path for PCOS removal. I can do that kind of stuff. A deep cleansing, Heather, would probably be your best option for PCOS. Okay. The Carve Your Path it's a lot of work on my end. It takes me like 3-4 days to do them, but they are effective. And I don't tell people how I do all my work. So I have people go, will you teach me your work? No, I'm a closed practice. I absolutely will not teach my stuff. I'm a closed practice. Very few people are going to actually see how I do all my work. Elena, you're going to move this year. Something about moving. Hell no, I am not teaching anyone how to do my work. I can't anyways because they're not born with the abilities I have. There's like nobody, I don't know anybody else that can just do work that I do with visual. Okay, I really don't know anybody else that can do that. I can do a lot of my work. I do it through visual. That's what I use. That's my main thing. I mean, I can't teach that. I can't, because not a lot of people have those abilities that they're born with. They just don't, you know? You're welcome. You're welcome. Allie, another message for you. I'm hearing that your partner will get better within the next 2 weeks. Just be patient. Nina, somebody's going to contact you with really, really good news, and it's a surprise. Like, surprise, something with abundance. Interesting. Your spirits are doing something. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. I've been putting myself first. I've only seen it's hurting me more, so they're starting to understand their selfish ways and how it's affects you. They pray about us. You know, I picked this up earlier. Some of these masculines, you guys, like, they're secretly getting into spirituality, and they're like even researching it, and they're starting to turn to God, you know. And with this karmic timeline that's collapsing, they're being forced in positions, and I'm sure you've been there. I've been there several times where God was my only option, right? Like last year when my kids got kidnapped and stuff like that. Natalie, your message is you're being advised to make a big move this year because it will actually help your energy. Something about dark energy around where you live. So I feel like the masculine with this karmic timelines, you know, the ones that had the 2 heart clearings, the third party removals especially, your counterpart's going to be in a position where the only thing they have is God. So it's going to push them to their knees, and they're going to have to seek guidance from God, okay? I also have Zoom mentoring sessions up again, you guys. I know a lot of you have been waiting for that. That's up on my website again. I just did 2 yesterday. This whole twin flame stuff scares me. I'm not all like gung-ho on twin flames necessarily, but the spiritual side of this connection is scaring them because they were starting to understand that, okay? They're starting to awaken to a spiritual connection. They're starting to be able to astral view you. They're starting to be able to feel your energy, that sort of thing. Don't think because we don't talk, I don't want to, because I do. They want to talk to you, but they're just having trouble with stuff right now. A lot of them are getting hit hard with dark spirits. Any message from your DM? What he has to say is that you will hear from him soon. They don't want to be with anyone but you. I'm hearing I lost the love of my life, so whoever that resonates for. I feel like something is missing without you around. They feel like they lost the love of their life. That's what I'm going to name this video. I lost the love of my life, because that's what I'm feeling. If you live near somebody like that, you know, it's tough. I mean, you got to visualize a bubble of protection around yourself. I mean, you're going to get fucked with every day if you continue living with somebody that's toxic. I'm going to be honest. I have a few clients that continue living with toxic parents, stuff like that, and their life keeps on falling apart. And I try to help them with it. I'm like, look, you got to get out of this. SK, your message is you're going to move this year. Oh, that's good. Well, you know what? I've been pouring into myself. You know, the single life for me has been like liberating in a lot of ways. I had to get used to it because I was in a relationship for, 17 years. And then I was seeing someone for a little over a year, whatever. I had to be done with both connections. They weren't for me. They didn't align with me. And I've just been getting used to being by myself with just my children. And yeah, there's days where it's like, oh, a companion would be nice. But I need someone that vibes with me, that's like, aligns with me and just gets me. And like, you know what I mean? Like, I've only met like a couple people my whole fucking life that I feel like truly understood me. And those connections got like taken from me, of course, because that's the way it happens. But it's like, I want that kind of connection. I just don't want to waste my time on somebody that I'm not truly feeling it with. I just don't want to waste my time on trying to love somebody I'm just not feeling alignment with. I got to feel that balance. I got to feel that spiritual connection. And there's one person I felt that with like 2 years ago or so that I met, and I felt that with, and I was like, oh my God, like I finally found somebody that gets me. And like spiritual warfare hit that connection and it completely fell apart. It sucked. But it's like, that's the type of connection I want to find again, or not find again, but attract again, because I don't go chasing men. But it just like really sucked that happened. I had a connection like that when I was young too. And it just sucks when you meet those connections and they just get freaking taken. It's like, I don't know. I just got really bummed out, and I ended up settling in a relationship that I shouldn't have settled in. It just wasn't for me. Probably wasn't for them either. Just, I mean, just wasn't the best relationship for me. I had no hard feelings or anything on my end. It's just like I'm better off being single until I find that right connection, you know? Any messages from MB? They're in a really dark place right now. They're getting misfortune and bad luck. That's what I heard exactly. Why do you sometimes get that a connection with someone who's at a bad time in your life? Because you have a trauma bond issue that's trauma, and you're attracting your trauma, okay, in a person. It'll come around. I found a new Cancer man this eclipse. We'll see what this turns out. Oh, good for you. Good for you. I have found nobody yet. It's like I'm waiting. Like I had those two connections. It's like literally two people my whole life that I felt that with. And it's just like, I just want to feel that again. Like, it's like they get me. Like, you know, those people you meet where it's like, they like can feel they know what you're feeling. It's like they can read your mind. You could read their mind. You know what each other wants. You know what each other desires. I met that 2 years ago in somebody, and it got destroyed, and I just never like felt that again. And like I said, when I was younger, like when I was in my early 20s, late teens, I met somebody like that too. My ex-husband, like, I mean, it was okay, like, you know, in the beginning. I mean, he got really weird when he started cheating and stuff, but anyway, I don't really want to talk about that. But it's like I felt it, but not really. Like I couldn't trust him because of the dark life behind my back and stuff like that. But these two people I'm talking about, like I felt like I could trust them right away. I felt that trust. I felt that like acceptance of who I am. I felt like they just understood me and stuff like that. And it's just been, I mean, love has been a disappointment in my life. Like love has been a disappointment. So I just kind of sit here by myself, and my kids want a man in their life, you know? And they're like, Mom, I wish you had a nice guy that would take me fishing or take us out to the woods or do this and that. And it's like, yeah, I can do those things, but I'm only one person and I have 4 children, you know, and I have a business and I have this and that. And I have some health issues as well. Like I have rheumatoid arthritis and I have diabetes and stuff like that. So it's like I can't like be on the go all the time because sometimes I'm kind of laid up for a little bit. So I feel kind of guilty because I'm one person and they don't have their father, like zero, like at all. So I'm just one person, and I'm like, I feel like I have to disappoint my kids all the time because I'm like, I gotta work. And they're like, why do you have to work all the time? I'm like, because I have to pay for you. I have to provide for you. And I don't want to make them feel guilt about that. But I'm like, I can't do everything that you want me to do because I have to work. Or, you know, I work at night. So the schedule's a little messed up, that sort of thing. And I just feel like I disappoint them, you know, in some aspect like that because there's only one of me, you know? There's only one of me. You know, I'm not into Cancer men, no offense, but you can have that one to yourself. I like Leo and Aries men. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm on the Leo cusp anyway, so I'm really fiery. I'm actually like a daredevil. I'm very like go getter. Like let's go try this. Let's go try that. Even though I got arthritis and shit like that, if I manage my symptoms and I just like if I keep my emotions in a positive energy or happy energy, that's when I don't get like flare ups and stuff. But I'm like, let's go try this. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. That's the kind of person I am, and I need like a fiery person that's like, yeah, I'm up for it. Let's do it. And always is energized and ready to try new things. I need a go getter type of man. I mean, yeah, sometimes I like to chill. I like to relax. You know that kind of thing too. But I like the Leos and the Aries. That's my favorite. Libra men, Nina. I mean, to each their own, but I can't do those either. I can't do them. Yeah, Leos. I mean, I like Leos. My ex-husband, when he was good, but you know, like he's gone now, so he's completely out of my life. Like we haven't seen him in a year. Um, not well, a year. June 3rd. June 3rd was the last day we saw my ex-husband. He hasn't contacted in like a month or something. I don't know. He blocked everybody's numbers, so whatever. He blocked my kids, blocked me. It's like I don't really care. But he was fun. I mean, they're fun. Leos are fun. Aries are fun. I like fun, like fun, sense of humor, dark sense of humor, that sort of thing. Um, and they like the fire signs. Like, I've never dated a Sagittarius, but fire signs like keep that fun. You know what I mean? And they energize me. It's like they balance with me really well, and then I help ground their energy on top of it, of the fiery energy that I contain. But they like match my sense of humor, so I really like that too. There's multiple reasons why I like fire signs. I've never been attracted to Sagittarius men. They're not really my style. The Aries are my favorite, to be honest. I really, really like Aries because Leos can be really arrogant. Cancer men can be generous. They're not my style. I'm just not feeling it. Yes, my ex-husband blocked his kids' numbers. Oh well. They don't seem very upset about it, so it's fine. I mean, he's not really a discussion in the house, to be honest. Like nobody really brings him up. He supposedly had another baby with that thing he's with, so my kids were just like, whatever. They were just done after that because they felt like he replaced them with another family. So, which I would feel the same if I was a child, so I don't blame them for feeling like that. Joke's on him at the end of the day. I don't want to see him either, so I'm like my life is finally peaceful, and I'm like, ex-husband is gone. I don't have that man I was seeing anymore in my life. He just wasn't a match. Not for me. He's probably a very good person for somebody else, just not for me. And it's like there's this like peace. I'm like, ugh, I kind of like it. I mean, like I said, it's a little bit lonely. I mean, I miss companionship. It'd be nice to have a guy I could see like twice a week or something for right now. Um, somebody to hang out with would be cool, but whatever. I haven't crossed that yet. Yeah, fuck him is right, but you know what? He wanted to leave me because he thought this woman was such a catch, so he could stay with her. As far as I'm concerned, that's who he's stuck with, because I ain't. Yeah, he can have that cup of tea right there. I don't want him, like, near me. Yeah, I mean, we're okay. It's just my kids. They miss a man around. Like, they want a masculine, strong man, you know, to do stuff with them, like to teach them to shoot guns and all that. And when we're a motorcycle family, so we like to ride motorcycles, so a man would be okay with that. And, it's what they want. They ask for it, and then I feel bad. I'm like, well, I can't just make one appear at the door. I'm sorry. But I'm not really looking either, per se. I'm not really like, I don't know. I'm not looking. All the guys that I ended up with in my life, like, showed up in my life. I don't know. That's just the way it happens. They just show up in my life. Like I said, I don't know. I'm looking for a certain type of connection, and I've only had that twice in my life. I'm really kind of picky, and I just know what kind of connection I'm looking for. And I'm not gonna go less than what I deserve ever again. I'm not gonna do that. And if that means I'm gonna be alone, then that's fine. I don't care. I really don't care. Hello. I think I did a reading for Jessica today too, and Nina, I did one for today. I get a lot of men after me, but they're just like about sex, and they're like, you're so hot, and I'm like, thanks, but you're not. So, so I get a lot of suitors, but I pay no mind to them really. Okay, I'd hit it. Okay, well, I'm not out for sex, like just sex, but thank you. Looks like I'm getting trolled tonight. You guys could at least donate to troll. Come on. So, you guys, if you want readings and clearings done, get them done now because I'm going to take some time off at the end of the month, okay? Nina, there's a man with black hair around your energy, and I feel like you're going to meet this man. I don't know why I'm seeing this. Hello from Germany. You know, you guys, I like, if I'm really into a guy, like, I will give them, like, they get spoiled by me, like, really bad, too. But maybe that's a weakness I have. Like, I do their laundry. I like to bring them home little, like gifts, you know, like I'm kind of a giver. Elena, you need to donate more than 100 Mexican. Natalie, something about a cruise. I see a cruise in your future. I'm booking the clearing. Okay. Yeah, you needed a, yeah, okay. Like what we talked about. I get it. Okay. Yeah, this one's going to be going. Miss Cynthia, you got to donate $4.99 or more. Yeah, I spoil men. I cook for them. I do their laundry. I clean. I like to like bring home things they like, stuff like that. I don't know. It's just how I am. I think Virgos actually make really good like moms and wives. Maybe I'm just biased on my own. But you know what? We're not bullshit either. And once we cut you off, good luck hearing from us again. That's how it is. If you hear from us again after we cut your ass off, then you're special in our life. Jessica, new job coming in for you. I talked to 2 Libra men recently. Nope. Talked to an Aquarius, arrogant as fuck. I just like don't even answer guys when they message me anymore. I'm just like, whatever. It's got to be like the right person for me to reply. And actually, I have Virgo, and then I'm on the Leo cusp, like I said. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and I have it all in my 6th house. So I have Virgo in the 6th house as well. Okay, so that's just me. But when I'm done with you, I'm a really cold bitch. And I've been called a narcissist. And I'm like, okay. Because when us Virgos have this like magnetic, like we have a really good, like, we do really well at cutting off and turning very cold. Okay. And I do. So once I'm like, bye, like I'm cold as fuck. I'm cold as ice. You know, I don't keep evidence on people. That's more of a Pisces trait, I feel like, that sit there and like keep evidence on people. But I keep it in my head. Like, I remember what you did to me. I remember what you said. I remember that shit. And that's why I don't want to go back to you. It's not that we hold grudges. We just know we're not going to deal with that again. Like name calling in a relationship, emotional abuse and stuff like that. Once that's done so many times in a relationship, I'm like, out the door. Those with enough years of that. Can you see some moving on my ex's part? Your ex feels very stuck in the current life he's in due to family. Something about family. Yeah, don't just delete evidence, Heather, because you know what that does? It keeps bad energy around you. It really does. Unless you're keeping it for like an actual reasoning, like for court proceedings or something, I wouldn't. It keeps bad energy in your phone. It keeps it in your aura. All that shit. So I usually try to move on, but I'll just remember. I just remember. So just be careful leaving like photos of toxic people in your phone, because our phones, they're black mirror portals. Like I have two phones here. You so um this is considered a black mirror portal. Okay. So this is a portal, and if you look up Black Mirror, I have a Black Mirror somewhere actually that I use for my rituals sometimes. But the Black Mirror portal, it literally is like a portal, and that's why stuff can come out of your phone. So when you hold that toxic stuff in your phone, it comes out through your portal, and it can actually infect your energy. These are some of the most dangerous things for us anyway. Spiritually, they're one of the most dangerous things. Yeah, that means sick overnight, toxic energy around you for sure. Yes, clean out your phone, do a cleansing. You can even take a sage and kind of sage the phone. Our phones get nasty. I replace mine every year because I just feel like it loaded up with shit. All right, you guys, thank you for all the donations. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to try to do some more lives. Like I said, I'm going to be taking time off at the end of the month, and it might be up to 2 weeks. Um, I got some plans and things like that. So if you want to book clearings and stuff with me, do it this month. Okay? Do it this month if you want it done now. Because if I'm going to take some time off, and usually I work anyways because that's me, but I likely will not be available for like a lot of things, okay? Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.